Don't ever buy a car off auction, especially if it's a sports car. Unless, of course, you do your proper research. And guess what I did? I did not do my proper research. But real quick, let me catch you up on this car. I bought this C5 Corvette off of Copart in California, over 600 miles away from me, and I got it looking something like this. Based off of pictures, it was just bumper, fender, headlight, and that's it. And from the interior, it was obviously blown airbags. But once I received the car, straight off the bat, I have a broken control arm, which I didn't expect because Copart listed it as run and drive, and it didn't say anything about suspension. But wait, this isn't even the bad part. Long story short, I got to disassembling everything that was broken. That included the bumper, the headlight assembly, the fender, the inner fender, the control arm, and a bunch of other little plastics and trims. I found all the parts that I need, including an OEM bumper, OEM fender, OEM inner fender, OEM headlight, and so on. Luckily, I got everything OEM, and I managed to stay within my budget. Then I got to assembling everything together to see if everything actually fits on it. This was a real pain. It took forever to line up the headlight bracket with the inner fender, but I got it done. Next up was test fitting the fender, which also took forever, but I also got it done, and I was happy with it. Now, it was time to prep for paint. Luckily, my dad helped me out a lot with this. Paint. Clear coat. And we're done with that, and I'm happy. Time to finally assemble the car back together. I get that done, it looks good, and I'm happy. But here comes the bad part. A lot of electrical issues. And the car is now looking like this in the interior. The dash is off. Down there, everything's taken apart. Everything in the front is just like, it's a mess because of these electrical issues. It all started with a faulty HVAC unit. So I got an aftermarket unit. It didn't work. So all these buttons would light up, but this screen didn't light up, and my HVAC fan wouldn't even spin. So I returned it, got this one, and it's doing the same exact thing. All of these buttons light up, the screen doesn't light up, and it doesn't actuate the HVAC. So I got this OEM unit, and it does the same exact thing. And now I'm like, there's no way that 3 units don't work. So it led me down a chain of maybe it's my relays, maybe it's my BCM, maybe it's my fan, maybe it's my fan relay, maybe it's my blend door actuators on both sides. So pretty much it was none of those things, and it still doesn't work. And on top of that, my radiator fans didn't kick on, my turn signals didn't work, my ABS light is on, my airbag light is on, and a bunch of other little things. So for the airbag, I had to get that module reprogrammed. For the turn signal, I thought it was my hazard switch, so I got a new one. It didn't fix the problem, so it led me to believe that it was my multifunction switch. So I changed this, and it still didn't fix it, and it ended up being this hyper flash eliminator. This caused my turn signal to not work at all. So I took it off. I'm back to hyper flashing, but I have a turn signal, so this problem is halfway solved. For my radiator fans, I ended up getting 2 new relays, and that seems to have fixed the issues. I haven't driven it yet, but just standing still at idle, they do kick on. So this issue is somewhat solved. So now my big issue is figuring out what's wrong with the HVAC control and figuring out what's wrong with my ABS, which leads me to believe that I pretty much need to take this car to a specialist, somebody that knows electrical better than I do, and spend even more money. But hey, at least the outside looks pretty enough, right? But pretty much the moral of the story is, before you buy a car off Copar or IEI or other auctions, try to get it inspected before. Either call out a car inspector there or go there yourself if you can, if you have a dealer's license. But buying a car blindly is very risky, especially a 25-year-old car. That, and just do more research, you know, why you shouldn't buy this car, common issues this car has, how expensive it is to fix, how expensive it is to maintain, and don't repeat my mistakes. It's a beautiful car, but so far it has been a pain in the rear. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys got something out of this video, and I hope that next time I'll have this car fully up and running with no electrical issues and hopefully with the wash. Lifts and drifts out.